And then
All right, Falcon Winter Soldier trailer.
I liked it.
It's a big week for trailers,
So,
man. Big week.
a lot of trailers. Falcon and Winter Soldier. They're really really playing up the dynamic, like the buddy cop dynamic between Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Mhm.
They have that mutual respect and hate. It's like that they're frenemies. They don't want to like each other. They do, and it's very territorial where they're just pissing all over each other. It's I'm gonna do this to piss you off, and I'm gonna do this to piss you off.
It's kind of like, I really don't like you, but I made a promise to a friend,
Yeah,
look
it,
after you, take care of you, we'll work together.
it just seems to me that
I won't like it, but I'll do it.
Falcon has the upper hand on this though,
Mhm.
because if you like when he's jumping out of the airplane, he's like, "Do you have a plan?" He's like, "Yeah, I got a plan." Am I gonna share it with you? No. He just like jumps off. And then when you have Winter Soldier getting his ass kicked on top of the truck, Sam has a second just to joke on him like, "Oh, that girl kicked your ass." It's
And then Sharon Carter coming back.
oh I did was that like their first time revealing that?
She's like, "Oh, we're gonna do this again."
Because like I don't recall reading up or seeing that anywhere. I maybe missed it. But seeing her in the trailer was pretty cool, and like really seeing she's gonna fill in that kind of female super spy kind of void.
Supposedly, there's a wanted poster for her.
Really,
So
uh,
maybe she's going against the Sokovian Accords or something.
I mean, if you think about it, in
If it's
Civil
still
War,
active.
if you in Civil War, she exactly it was clear who she sided with. So it kind of sucks that after all these years, after a goddamn snap took place, they're still after. Like, let the girl live. But yeah, seeing her come back, that's pretty cool. She's kicking ass. There's that young chick who Bucky was fighting, and people are saying it might be Songbird, if I'm not mistaken. It was this young chick that she put the mask on before they went to go hit something, and later on she
Right.
was fighting Bucky on the truck. So they're kind of highlighting that character. So it'll be cool to see if
First
she's gonna
villain.
be she's gonna play a prominent role. Zemo's back
Mhm.
wearing the iconic outfit. He has the hood, looking
Purple,
like a
right?
Fat Albert character.
The purple
He's,
mask.
yeah, so that's gonna be pretty cool.
See how he was holding the mask, kind of like how Joker was.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I did peep that. So it's Marvel is they're plotting this out. So they're like, oh, you like WandaVision? Look, we got more for you. They're like some drug dealers at this point. They're gonna give you a taste. Like, yeah, we got more. Just come on, come on.
But I feel like there's like no real like I don't know what kind of characters they're gonna throw in on this one. I mean, but where's the timeline on that? That's also directly
That's
after, right? The same time as
everything
WandaVision?
is either at the same time or after. Like,
Probably the same time. I feel like it should be after.
well, maybe not like with WandaVision, but in general after Endgame, after everybody's back and done,
They're
that's
gonna
where
do that with
everything
everybody now.
that's where
But
everybody takes off.
are they really gonna do that with everybody now? They're just gonna throw everything behind and then put everybody together in the end?
I think the only movie that's gonna serve as an actual, like, if you want to say prequel in a sense, is going to be
Like,
Eternals. Like, I'm
oh,
not
okay.
sure when that movie is taking place timeline wise. It could be taking. It might be taking place. Oh, it is actually. Because if I'm not mistaken, a young Thanos is going to be in that movie.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
The woman pulling the mask down
Yeah,
in Falcon and Winter Soldier is well, it resembles Red Skull's daughter, Sin.
really? Huh. That'd be kind of cool if that's the route they want to go with. Cause I know in one of my favorite series, Fear Itself, she played a prominent role in that series, and that's when you had the God of Fear, who was Odin's brother, just come back from wherever I think Odin banished him to. He killed Odin, and then you had the whole Marvel universe just getting their ass handed to him. He took some of the heroes and villains and kind of made them his lackeys, like if I'm not mistaken. Juggernaut was one of them, as well as the Hulk at some point.
You know, Angelina Jolie is going to be in this movie.
Yeah.
Eternals.
And Salma Hayek.
I like too.
Yeah, I'm with
Okay.
that.
Yep. It's a
I'm
big
looking at
cast.
the. Oh
I
my,
just got a
yeah,
text
I'm
from my
looking at it.
wife that she said I'm the perv of this group. I do not hide my appreciation for these female actresses.
Wow. Yeah, actually looking at the cast right now of even like the characters alone. You guys are gonna have to tell me a bunch of this stuff because I have no idea who half these guys are. But
It's like timeline wise, yeah, it's gonna take place. It might even center around the fall of Titan, which is where Thanos comes from.
really kicks in, yeah.
So we might be seeing a little bit of his origins and what makes him him. And I wonder what kind of threat they're going to be dealing with that's going to tie into the whole Marvel universe as a whole, because you just can't do an Eternals movie and it's going to be a standalone movie. Like, this movie is going to have some sort of importance, and what greater importance on a cosmic level to introduce than someone like Galactus.
It is a
Yeah.
Titan.
So this is, who knows. But yeah, Falcon Winter Soldier trailer is dope. I know they're gonna play up the whole successor to Captain America.
Yeah,
One of
who
the,
was doing that?
like, all right,
Which
so one of
one?
the big things is a lot of people aren't happy that Falcon was, quote unquote, chosen. Captain America did give him the shield, but then you have the American government who kind of feels that they should have a say in the matter, and they're gonna have U.S. agent in there, which is, is he going to be helping Buck and Falcon, or is he going to be going against him at some point? Is he just going to be like a government tool? Are we going to actually see Bucky and Falcon kind of go against the American government in this series? Does that happen?
Probably. Look like they're on the run. The way it's everybody are fighting like everybody. They look like they're
Yeah.
on the run. Somebody.
So it's going to be cool. Then you have Baron Zemo, who actually, in my opinion, Baron Zemo, he won in Civil War. His goal was to break the Avengers up, and even though he was caught at the end, that's
Did it?
exactly what happened. He
Yeah.
single-handedly broke them up. Up. He devastated them. So it goes to say that it looks like his job is not done. So what more tricks does he have up his sleeve?
Nice. Definitely not. They have to, it's like I feel like they have to throw in villains that are similar to Captain America, like scroll of villains and stuff like that, because these guys don't really, they're not like up to par with powers like the rest of the,
I think
you know,
the type of series we're gonna see is something that's gonna be fast-paced, um, action-oriented, but it's gonna have like a spy kind of drama to it, and that's what we're gonna be in line for when watching, Falcon and Winter Soldier. So just expect more of that. As far as like
Hydra
big name
stuff. Probably like
villains,
maybe some Hydra stuff, maybe.
I could definitely see that Hydra,
Yeah, definitely.
seeing that. So we'll see what's going on. Ugh. Let's talk about that Justice League, son.
Come on.
Yeah,
He
This
looks
is
a
like
lot
Batman's
better.
nightmare.
you
It's
got
like
Jared
Batman's
Leto.
nightmare, no?
You have Jared Leto actually looking like a good Joker. Oh shit!
Oh hell yeah. I like that.
Like, all right. So do they go into detail what happened with the tattoos? Like, was he just like drawing on himself with a Sharpie every morning, and then decided one day, nah?
I
This
don't
is
know.
like a grunt, just like a grunge Joker though. I feel like this is like
Well, it's
tattoos everywhere.
it's supposed to be the dystopian future nightmare. So
Yeah.
nightmare of a future. But that's awesome. This was extra. He just decided like, oh, let me put him in here.
Now, I'm for it. I didn't like his Joker at all.
Yeah, I didn't like it
Jared Leto,
much either.
I do think Jared Leto is a good, talented actor. I did not like his Joker, but then again, can I blame him for the wardrobe? Can I sit here and blame him for, you know, that cut of Suicide Squad? Because Suicide Squad cut terribly, disjointed. Jared Leto has even gone on record and saying that a lot of the scenes that he did record didn't make it in. So
They recorded so much that they could have done a whole new movie.
exactly, which is crazy because they have the perfect Suicide Squad script. It already exists. They did an animated movie off of that. You could have followed that with some minimal changes, and it would have been a great movie.
Exactly.
But they faltered on that. Um, as an actor, though, Jared Leto is good. He's creepy as hell. He can play this Joker role. It sucks that he didn't get a chance to spread his wings, but hopefully in this go round,
I think this will redeem it.
yeah,
And how long is this movie gonna be? Right, it's gonna go into the future. It's gonna be 6 hours, so it goes to the future too. So it's just like
they're adding
shoots
an
off
extra
to the.
2 hours now.
No, it's 4 hours.
And
No, I added extra 2 hours.
you say something nonchalant. No, it's just 4 hours. That's it.
Did what happened here? Did Dark Side lose some? It says it right here. Did he slim down?
But this was the first go, like the snippet of him, and then now this is the new one.
All right. Listen, as long as they don't make him look like Apocalypse from what was it, Days of Future Past?
Oh,
Was it
That
Days of Future Past? Or whatever X-Men movie that?
X-Men
Oh my God.
Apocalypse.
That's what. You see how that movie stayed in my head.
Well, look at this.
I really like that one.
from storyboard to actual vision. Look at that.
It looks a little bit like Iron Giant in the storyboard, right?
yeah.
And on HBO Max, it's going to premiere, which HBO Max just announced a string of, I guess, adult-oriented cartoons. How adult, I don't know. I do know they mentioned a Thelma from Scooby-Doo is going to get her own series. I don't care what it's about. I just want to see Thelma.
Clone High reboot. Scooby-Doo spin-off with Velma and
I'm over calling Thelma Velma.
I thought there was like, well, they also have the Harley Quinn animated series.
I gotta check that out, but I heard it was hilarious.
It is.
I want to check that out. I mean, as it stands, HBO Max already has the catalog of South Park is on there, Robot Chicken. So they already have these, other adult theme animated and animation features on there.
They have the
So-
Cartoon Network, Adult Swim.
Yeah. So this is just gonna pad their list of shows that they already have. And yeah, I mean, there's definitely a market for it. So bring it on. Let's see what else pops up from this.
Yeah, man.
A lot of news happening this week. You have some firings going on. So you have Gina Carano from The Mandalorian, who played Cara Dune. A lot of people are saying she's Cara Dunn now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Like
Man.
everyone is entitled to their opinion. However, just because you're entitled to your opinion doesn't make it right. Also, it doesn't mean that because you have an opinion doesn't mean that there's not going to be backlash for your opinions. So it's one thing speaking amongst, I guess, like-minded individuals about your personal thoughts, but when you put your thoughts on social media, you are going to be judged, you will be criticized, and depending on what you said and the weight behind your words, there are going to be repercussions. That being said, a lot of people are screaming, oh, what happened to freedom of speech? Freedom of speech protects you from the government. Disney is not the government. Disney is a privately owned corporation with shareholders that they must answer to. And you got to realize that as a representative of Disney, what you say reflects on them. So if you're saying some off the wall shit, the mouse does not play with his money. You're going to cost that mouse some money. You're on the chopping block. And that's exactly what happened. Now, this isn't new. She said this stuff in the past. She's continued to say it. I'm pretty sure she had people in her corner saying, like, chill out. But she continued to say there was some anti-Semitic comments. And yeah, at this point, she has no one to blame but herself. And if she wants to hold true to her views, then that's on you, boo. But whatever, you
On you,
walked
boo.
away from an amazing opportunity, amazing. There was a chance she was going to get her own show. I'm pretty sure she could have got her own show. People wanted to see the Cara Dune show because they loved her character.
Yeah, they were about to announce it in
She did play that well.
during the Disney announcement.
Yeah, like we don't know if she could have had a starring role in another series because there's what Star Wars Rangers, with people out on the frontier. She could have been the main character of that. Who knows, movie opportunities that she blew. But hey, listen, she'll be fine. She has money.
She will be fine because right after the firing, the Daily Wire has her now, and it says that we could not be more excited to be working with Gina Carano, an incredible talent dumped by Disney and Lucasfilm for offending the authoritarian Hollywood left.
Well, good luck to you, sister.
Listen, just because you messed up with one corporation doesn't mean the next corporation not going to take you on.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, listen, but you walk away from Disney money, man. Like you in Star Wars, that's bread. That could have led off to probably be in the Marvel universe. But once you get fired from Disney, there's gonna be some serious ass
Maybe
because she's
somebody
gonna have to come back with a
maybe Warner
yarmulke
Bros. Will pick her up.
and a
Maybe
whole
Warner Bros.
change
Will
of
pick her up.
religious belief for them to bring her back.
Maybe Warner Bros. Will pick her up now.
Nah, I don't think Warner Brothers is gonna shoot themselves in the foot like that.
Somebody will take it.
I don't know, there's a lot of stupid people at Warner Brothers.
So there's been some hiring and some firing in Hollywood, but there's also some hiring. You have Pedro Pascal, who has been picked up for Joel, the lead character in The Last of Us, which is going to be on HBO. Which is, I think it's a good pickup for him. He looks like the character. He's a little bit browner than the original character, but
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll watch it, but I didn't think him.
I didn't think him, but I like him as an actor. So listen, The Last of Us is a crazy story. I don't think it really is going to take much, like it doesn't take much belief to see him as that character. What they have to impress me is creating this crazy like zombie apocalypse kind of world. That's what's going to sell it, the scenario that they're in. The young girl that they picked as Ellie, I'm 50-50 on that. I always thought that Ellie looked like a transgender actor who was Elliot Page. I always thought that she they based that character off of Elliot Page. But to fit the storyline, you need someone who's young, who's going to be in their early teens, and they picked up a young actress who was in Game of Thrones. I wasn't Ramsey. My wife is trying to feed me answers.
Her name is Bella Ramsey.
Oh, really? I didn't know her last name was Ramsey. So her name is Bella Ramsey. I thought she was saying Ramsey. I'm like, she wasn't a Ramsey. Like I know he was a Mormon, not a Mormon. No,
I need to be on the show.
I'll pay you. So that's just my wife, y'all, feeding me answers because I'm dumb. I like don't have a phone in front of me that could do the same thing. But talented little actress. I'm a little nervous that she might be a little bit too young for the role because I've always felt like Joe was traveling with like a 15, 16-year-old. I'm not sure how young this girl is, but she's a talented actress, so I look forward to seeing what they cook up. And it's going to be on HBO Max, which production historically HBO has some good production. Currently watching Westworld, finishing that up. Amazing storytelling. They did.
Westworld. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Westworld is great.
I saw that. I was wondering about them.
I mean, it's historic. They did Game of Thrones, and that really put live, like big action, not action, big storytelling productions in the limelight. You know that with Game of Thrones, that really showed that there is an audience for these type of this type of storytelling. That it doesn't have to be exclusive to movie theaters. So I've been waiting on some sort of information regarding The Last of Us and seeing that they're finally, doing casting. It's, I'm very hopeful because historically, video game adaptations are horrendous. I mean, I could just name like, five off the top of my head that are, just terrible movies. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen Super Mario Brothers with John
They
Leguizamo.
should redo that.
All
They
right,
should
but
redo
I
that.
mean, come on. I like
What?
Sonic. Sonic was good.
All right, yeah, Sonic was so much better than I thought it was going to be, and they just released the title card for the second one.
Yes.
It's Sonic 2, and it has Tails on the 2, which is cool. So yes, all right, Sonic, I'll give you. Even Detective Pikachu, I liked it.
Yeah, that was
But
awesome.
but we're talking about movies that came out within the last 2 to 3 years. Historically, movies and video games do not mesh well. You get terrible ass movies.
Yeah, Mario Brothers was definitely the worst one I've ever seen.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat was for the longest the best video game movie because it stayed true to the property and it was silly, but it worked. You know,
They're coming out with a new one.
They really stayed to the property though. Yeah, like silly, like the violence was not up to par.
yeah,
HBO Max is coming out with a new one.
yeah, that looks pretty entertaining.
Yeah, it's like a series, right?
No, it's a movie.
A movie.
It's
You
a
do a
movie.
series. Forget about movie. Series.
It's a
And
movie.
introduce like character by character, and then like
All right,
just
but
break the story.
And then at the end, they all fight.
Yeah.
all right, but if you introduce a series, then there's gonna have to be. It can't just be 60 minutes of them fighting. There has to be a lot of character development and stuff. So, do I really care about Sub-Zero's past enough to see his love of his life or find out more about Scorpion? Not really. I'm
You don't
not.
care?
There's a lot of diehard Mortal Kombat fans out there. I'm not one of them. I just want to see them fight.
Did you see that Scorpion one though? The Scorpion animated movie that came out?
They did some cool animated movies.
The recent one.
They go into Scorpion's past and they show the
Mhm.
clan that he was with and everything, and how it ties into Sub-Zero. I'm not mistaken. But
A clan, is it one clan against the other?
for someone who said he's not a fan, he knows a lot. But honestly, when I think about Mortal Kombat, I just want to see them fight. Like,
Because I like those type of games. That's why I know some of them. I like those kind of games. I don't really care if, like I said, the movies. They need to redo those movies now, because the way they could do those movies so much better now because with all the CGI and the effects they
Yeah.
got going on now. I feel like back in the day when they tried that, they didn't have the right tools to pull off a movie that has that many like crazy looking characters.
I
And the
mean,
moves, you know what I mean? Like the crazy moves that they can do and the fatalities they can just pull out.
yeah,
Well, you'll
like
see it April 16th.
there you go. Live and in
Like
action on HBO Max.
Okay. I'll check it out
Um,
in 2 months.
Okay.
some other casting rumors going around. You have Carl Urban. Fans are screaming for him to be Craven, the Hunter.
That's funny how we
Now,
just talked about Keanu Reeves
yeah.
and Craven. And again,
So,
another role turned down.
so I like Carl.
Oh, he did turn down that role, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what role he's looking for.
Beyonder. I told you he's gonna do Beyonder. Like, all
I
right,
don't think it's anything beyond the dude, but okay. I wouldn't be
Like-
surprised, no, but unless they come out with a movie with that guy in it. They gotta
No,
come
but-
out with a movie with this dude.
we'll see what happens. If we have this guy Carl. I like Carl Urban. He played Judge Dredd in the last Dredd movie.
Mhm.
He's been in Lord of the Rings.
He's in The Boys.
Was I don't know why I even left out The Boys, which
Oh my
season
God.
3 is going to be crazy.
Mike,
Like,
The Boys.
has he not seen The Boys yet?
Probably not. The Boys. I'm gonna tell you right now. The Boys.
Bro,
The Amazon
So,
one?
bro, the best way to sum up the boys,
You're fired until
it's
you watch the boys.
no, the best way to sum it up is they're real life superheroes. If superheroes existed in our world right now, it would be these guys.
I know.
They're
And
all
if superheroes were douchebags, it would be these guys.
Yes, I know.
they're corporate sponsored. They care about their ratings, and just watch it. The show is outrageous.
They're celebrities as superheroes. They have PR and damage control and social media and got to make everything look good. Memorize the script for the good speech that you have to make. And
Yeah, I got Amazon Video Prime, whatever it is.
Yeah, no,
Um,
definitely watch it. 2 seasons already out, third one
Yeah.
confirmed. They're already shooting, if I'm not mistaken. I think they've been actually confirmed for 2 more seasons. So definitely check that out. Hop on that right now. Any
Yeah,
other things
obviously.
going on in Hollywoods?
probably.
There are things.